I've been taking the Black Girl vitamins for over a year now, and over the course of a year I've shared a few videos about them, and I get a lot of questions about like how I take them, when I take them, what exactly I'm taking, any side effects, just a bunch of questions. And so I decided to put all of that information in a video for you all, share with you my full vitamin routine, how I take them, when I take them, answer some of the questions that I've been getting in the comments, and I'm also going to try out a new product that was just sent to me. So let's hop into the video. So over a year ago, I started taking the Black Girl vitamins. I started with the D3 and the probiotics, and the reason being is because I was talking about how drained I was, just how every day felt so hard. I would hit that crash around 2 p.m. at work, and like I literally just had no energy. And with a toddler, I was like, I have got to be able to keep up with him. So my pastor's wife had told me about some vitamins she was taking. She said it was called D3 by Black Girl Vitamins, and I had been hearing all about D3. I did my research and I looked up on the website to see what kind of vitamins they had, because at the time I was taking the Curls Blueberry Bliss liquid hair growth vitamin, and that was the only vitamin I was taking. And so I kind of read up on everything, I looked it up, and I started with the D3 and the probiotics. And so I tried it for a month. I came back and I did a check-in and I really liked them. And then I decided when I finished out my Curls Blueberry Bliss liquid vitamin that I wanted to do the hair, skin, and nail vitamin from them as well, because I love that liquid vitamin, but it's a liquid and it's hard to travel with. And as much as I loved it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to switch over to something else. So yeah, so eventually I decided to try out the hair, skin, and nail vitamins when I finished my Curls liquid vitamin. And then I also tried out their once a day. And so ever since I tried out those, I think I did a 6-month check-in. Ever since then, I have just been taking the D3, the probiotics, and the hair, skin, and nails. And as you can see, I have like one left, like one dose left, because they do come in 60 gummies and you take 2 a day. So yeah, those are the ones I landed on. That is why I started taking them. Those are the ones that like I've just been consistently using over the past 6, 7, 8 months. Of course, the D3 and the probiotics I've been taking the entire time, but I introduced the hair, skin, and nail vitamins later on, like a few months in to taking the vitamins. And I do share this information in my vlog. So if you do not watch my vlogs, I do talk about any product that I mention here. I will continuously show and talk about and show you how I use them in my vlogs. Now, I will say the D3, I feel like it does definitely give me energy. I think I've said this before, but if I do start to like feel sluggish, it's around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And it's not really like I'm just drained. It's just the normal, I've been up all day. I've been doing all kind of stuff, and I do get up at 4:45. So by 5, I am tired, but then that's when I'm coming home and taking my second dose. So the D3 I like. Now the D3, I don't like the taste as much because it's peach, mango, and strawberry. The strawberry one I'm okay with. I don't like peach and mango, but I can still take it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Now the probiotics, this one is my favorite. They're all strawberry. It's like all one flavor. They're all strawberry. And these taste the best out of all of them. I will say I do feel like I am healthy overall. Like, I haven't been really getting sick. And I talked about this, how when I took a gap and didn't take them, how I ended up getting COVID. But even then, it wasn't like a large gap without taking them. And I didn't get it as bad. Like, I had fever for a couple of days and I was back to work. So yeah. As far as like digestion, gut health, I feel like I'm pretty healthy anyways. Like, I don't have like crazy issues, so it's more preventative. Like, you know, decent bowel movements, all that. I don't have constipation, any of those things. I do have issues when I go out of town, but however, I haven't gone out of town for extended periods of time to see if this works. So that would be something interesting to see. Like, whenever I go on vacation for longer than 3 days, it's like my body is in shock. And it's probably mostly because I don't drink my normal dose of coffee either when I'm out of town. So it'd be interesting to go out of town for an extended amount of time while taking these and see, you know, how my body reacts. But yeah. And then the hair, skin, and nails, my hair has been flourishing. I actually, if you go back to the very first video, you will see that my hair was way longer. But I ended up just recently on Mother's Day letting my aunt chop me up, y'all. She took off a good amount, but it needed it. And I had been waiting for like my hair to grow out more so I wouldn't feel like it was way up here, because my new growth was coming in really thick and it was already doing that from the curls vitamin. And like my ends, they were splitting and they really need to be cut off. And I do not go to a beautician regularly. I wait until I see my aunt, who is a licensed beautician, and I let her cut it. And so she was like, ooh, you need to, and she went ahead and she cut me good. So but my hair feels really healthy. The roots come in so thick that it was getting noticeable. Like I had to cut the end. So now I got my fresh chop. We're gonna go into the summer doing, you know, my normal wash and goes and taking really good care of my hair. But I will say my hair does feel like it's still continuing with that thickness. Like I don't feel like it changed from the liquid vitamin, you know what I mean? So I don't feel like one did something better than the other. Like it is keeping my hair healthy. It is growing. And my nails, they are nice and strong. I just had shellac on them and I literally just peeled it off. And normally when I do that, my nails are they hurt and they're brittle, and I don't have that this time. Like they're so strong. Like I was trying to catch a hangnail, and like I normally can just rip it and they feel like paper thin. That was not the case. So, and typically like with the biotin and stuff, my nails, they flourish, they grow. So it is just keeping up with that. And skin, I feel like my skin's been okay. It's not the best. My skin is not the best, but I haven't had any crazy breakouts either. Like I don't have any negative side effects from the vitamins, but I also don't have crazy skin issues. Like mine are that time of the month I'll get a bump here and there, and then just hyperpigmentation. So let's talk about how I take the vitamins. The first things first is I got this little thing from the Dollar Tree, and I got this because I would forget if I took my vitamins or not. And you take them twice a day. So this is the one I got. I fill it up, and then you take your two on Monday, Tuesday, whatever. So this has been a little lifesaver, cheap little Dollar Tree medicine thing. I do need to write the letters back on it because they all came off. But here's what I do. In the morning, I will get up, and with my glass of water, I try to drink water first thing in the morning instead of coffee. If you didn't see that check-in, somebody did leave a comment and let me know the caffeine, the coffee will kind of cancel out your vitamins. It doesn't let it absorb the best. And so I try to make sure I take the vitamins with water in the morning. On the off chance that I don't get up early enough, like Sundays, Saturdays, and some days of the week, when I just decide to sleep in, what I will do is I will wait an hour, whether it's before or after. I will wait an hour. If I get up in the morning, I take my vitamins, I'll drink it with water, and then I won't have coffee until an hour later. So my normal morning routine anyways is to get up about 4:45. I don't sit down and do my devotion and have coffee until about 5:30, 5:45 anyways. And so that gives me that hour leeway. If on the off chance I forget to take my vitamin, or I grab it on the way out the door, which happens a lot, then I will wait. After about an hour of drinking my coffee, I wait an hour, and then I take my vitamins. And I try to make sure I take it with water. Just good practice. I try to drink between 40 and 80 ounces of water a day. So I just fill my hydro jug up. It's 40 ounces. Fill it up twice a day, and I try to drink as much of it as I can. I get between 60 and 80 most days. So in the afternoons, I come in, I grab my vitamins as soon as I walk through the door because I will forget. I take them. I have my second fill up of my hydro jug of water, and I'm also doing chlorophyll drops. Now, I have been talking to my mom about the chlorophyll drop benefits. I've been seeing it all over the internet, and I wanted to try it. I'm on my second dose of it, and it's basically a natural deodorizer. Now, while it does say some of the benefits of that, they say it's energy. I'm not taking it for that because I feel like the D3 does that enough, but people do talk about that it is a natural deodorizer, that it is a detoxifier. And so that was the reason I was taking it. I mentioned that because that is part of my nighttime routine. I do the 2 drops. I don't put it in 8 ounces of water. I just do the 2 drops in my mouth, and then I'll chug water for the rest of the evening. So that is my current routine with these vitamins. And I pretty much, with this helps me make sure that I take it every day, because I'll look and I'm like, oh dang, I didn't take it, and I'll take it real quick. And I don't necessarily take these vitamins with food. I don't feel the need to. Like, it doesn't upset my stomach. I don't feel like, you know, I need something to coat my stomach when I take them. I literally am just making sure I'm drinking my water. And I don't eat breakfast most mornings until about 9:30 anyways, and by then I've already taken my vitamins. So that is my routine as far as taking my vitamins. Got my next shipment of vitamins because, as you can see, these are empty. And so I just got some more. So I do have it set to like where it sends it out every month. So it is just automatically sends out and charges me. This time around though, I did get a notification that they were out of the D3. So I only have my probiotics and my hair, skin, and nails. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little sad. I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And what I can say that I like about the ordering and putting it on like the rotating schedule, like where it just ships out, they do send you an email to remind you that it's coming, and you can pause it, you can cancel the order, you can skip it to the next month or skip it to however long you want it. I like that reminder email, and I like that it just automatically sends because I will forget to reorder. So I was a little sad about not getting my D3. As this order was filled and it was shipped to me, I got an email from the company asking if I would like to try out a beauty bundle. And they also gave us a 20% off code, y'all. So if you check the description box below, there is a code, or you can click the link to get your 20% off if you are interested in trying these. And yeah, so I said yes, I would like to try a beauty bundle because there is a product that I have been hearing the girlies talk about. I've been researching, and I actually was going to buy this myself. And that is this, the Collagen Peptides. I was going to buy this myself because I just have been hearing people talk about, you know, the benefits for your skin. And I was like, ooh, because I am really working on my body head to toe from the inside out. So I've been really focusing on my skincare and my hair care. I'm about to get into my fitness here soon. And so I'm just trying to really take care of my body inside and out. And another thing I like is that they have the beauty bundles. Like, you can bundle your vitamins as well and like build your regimen based off of your needs. So with my beauty bundle, I got the Collagen Peptides, more hair, skin, and nails, and D3. I was so happy when they emailed me and that it was back in stock, so I didn't even have to like place a separate order to get my D3 because I got my D3, y'all. So that literally made my day. All they would have had to send me was my D3 and I would have been happy. Do you hear me? It's something that I also like that they put in here, and you can see all this on their website too, is they put cards that tell you like all the benefits that you get from the vitamins that you're taking. So like some of the benefits of D3 is that it improves mood and reduces stress, strengthens bones and muscle, boosts your immune system, prevents inflammation, increases energy level. Probiotics, it says improves digestion, prevents vaginal yeast infection, promotes growth of beneficial gut bacteria, prevents inflammation as well, and helps improve mental health. So I love that. And then they also included this card, and it says it's a quick and simple recipe idea with the collagen peptides. It's flavorless, which I really like, and it says it mixes with anything. And I really like the part about the joint support because we're getting older, and I'm, like I said, I really just want to take care of my body to the best of my ability. But look at the different ways it's telling me that you can get your daily dose of collagen. It also said something when I was reading on the website about putting in your tea and your coffee, and it's supposed to be flavorless, so you know I'm gonna let y'all know. So it looks like you take 1 scoop a day, and you can put it in whatever you want to put it in. Like I said, your tea, your water, your coffee, your smoothie. So yeah, I'm so excited to try this out, and I am going to try it out with you all to see how it tastes. So some of the benefits of the collagen peptides: it's bone health, better digestion, eases inflammation, skin care, skin elasticity and firmness, reduces wrinkles, enhances overall appearance. I cannot talk. Increase muscle mass, skin hydration. And so something I was worried about, and I did read up on, was taking this along with the hair, skin, and nails, along with the probiotics, along with the things that I'm already taking. I was doing some research because I was like, I don't want to take too much, but This is labeled as a supplement and everything else is labeled as a vitamin. And so as I was reading, it said that it was good to take alongside of your vitamins. So I am not a doctor. I am not a professional, so make sure you are checking and asking all the questions. I did my own research based off of what I need for my body. But yeah, let's try out this collagen, shall we? Now me talking to the camera and y'all weren't even on. Anyways, so I took a scoop. It just says take a heaping scoop, and I put it in my water. Now, what I was sharing with you all when the camera was not rolling was that there is a smell, and I don't know if it's the plastic or the product, but I'm very, very sensitive to smells. I can smell everything. So I'm gonna have my mom smell it when she comes and see if she smells anything, because she says I'm dramatic and that my nose is crazy, but there's like a faint smell, and I don't know if it was the smell from like just opening it, because now I can't smell it. But when I put it in my water, I just put it in here in my like water that I already had. I could smell it when I was stirring it, and I was like, I'm not gonna like this. And I can taste what I was smelling. So it's like faint. It's so faint. But again, I'm sensitive to smells, which means I'm sensitive to taste of things. But I could see me probably just mixing this in with something that has flavor. It won't get in the way of that, but with just straight water, there's like a very faint taste. If you've tried this and like you use the collagen powder, let me know if you like smelled anything or tasted anything. Again, I'm very sensitive to smells and tastes. I sneeze at my own perfume. Like I can smell somebody's cologne or perfume on them and I'm like, ooh, child. Like, so anyways, it's not something I couldn't handle. But if I would like continue to taste that, I probably would put it in like my tea or my juice or something. But that's a big scoop to like add to my cup of coffee. So I don't know about that. But anyways, it's not bad, and it dissolved. It's not bad, and it dissolved really easily. So there's that. But yeah, I'll probably do it in the mornings. Add that into like my cup of water in the mornings. If not in the mornings, then definitely at night when I come home. But I say in the mornings just because I'm trying to make sure I get up and drink water anyways. So, got a little messy. But yeah, let's go recap about price and all of that. All right, y'all, the sun's going down and my son is on his way home, so we got to wrap this up. But anyways, so I'm going to continue drinking this. I will keep y'all updated in future vlogs. I don't know if I'm going to do any like more sit down videos like this because I feel like I've answered most questions. I hope I've answered most questions. If I haven't, we'll have to have another chit chat. Like I may have answered everything except for like price points, which I talked about in the first video. How long it takes for shipping, I answered in the first video, which it's not long at all, y'all. Like it gets here so quick. I have never had any problems with shipping or getting my orders. Yeah, so I think I hope I answered all the questions about the coffee and when I take them, how I take them. So anyways, back to this. This is 16 ounces, 1 pound in this jar. It is $45 for this bottle. You can bundle and save on this as well. I don't know how long the supply is, so I'll have to keep y'all posted on like how long this one jar lasts me. But you only do like the 1 scoop every day, so I can't see that going too fast. The other one I was going to get, if you like subscribe to the auto refill, you do get like an extra percentage off. And then also you have my code down below, but it is originally $45. Now the one on Amazon that I saw that I was going to try out, the Vital Proteins Collagen Peptide, that one, it says it's 13 servings, it's 9.33 ounces, and it was $27. So yeah, I mean, definitely keep y'all updated and let you know how I'm feeling about this supplement. I have to like catch myself and make sure I don't call it a vitamin, because I am taking vitamins, but I have to make sure I don't call this a vitamin. But yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts, your concerns, your questions down below. Don't forget to use the 20% off code if you want to try any of the things that I showed you today, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.